peeps, hello. So before we start this video, I want to apologize. I have been working so tirelessly on some really big things for you guys. So now that I got that out the way, I got a few comments. People were upset that I haven't been posting lately, but let me just remind you that I have been posting damn near every other day for 9 years, okay? So I took a little break, but it wasn't for myself. It was literally, I'm trying to help everybody, okay? So today's video is, I kind of, it's not an emergency, but it's sort of an emergency. I was tagged in a video, not a video, yes, a video. I read the comments. I'll try to put it here somewhere for you guys. Basically, I did a reading for AKA, then I did a reading for Anele, and then I did a reading for Anele, and AKA came through as I'm reading Anele. And I saw in the comments, there was people saying, oh, you know, she was, you know, and when I was tagged in this specific comment, I was overwhelmed with emotions that were not mine. And that's what made me decide, okay, I have to speak about this because she's not letting it go. So I will be trying to do a channeling session with Anele Tembe, okay? All right. So should I turn that off? Otherwise I gotta keep leaning forward, and when I start channeling, I don't always have control over what I'm doing. So, let me just clear my thoughts. I'll try to lean forward. I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe I should use my pen. There's so much that she's giving me without me even having to focus. Like, she's so strong right now and very adamant to get her message out. I'm just going to tell you what she's telling me. She's upset, okay? Like, bottom line, she's upset. She's mad that people are judging her, that people are assuming on her, and believing the judgment and the assumptions. She's saying we have to go back before the moment of what actually happened that caused her demise. We have to go back because she's saying that basically something similar, not exact, happened in the past, right? And I did read about this in the comments, and I was just going to let it go, you know, let people come up with their own assumptions, but that's what she's upset about. So I have to address it. She's saying that there was a time when she basically threatened to unalive self. Okay. And she's saying, look, I was drunk. She was arguing with her boyfriend at that moment. He was not faithful. Okay. And she said it, you know, she said she didn't do it. She was drunk. She was impaired. Okay. So everybody's saying, in my comments that, you know, oh, she did it once, she'll try to do it again, and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, it's not even like that. It's not even like that. So now that I feel a little bit of the pressure off about that, just saying that out loud to you guys. I do want to channel. Hold on. Okay. What happened that day? So, this is the A note on a sound bowl, a crystal sound bowl. And it helps here with your third eye. It helps clear away negative energy. Anele Tembe. Damn. I'm already in the hotel and I didn't even start yet. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep my eyes open for this. Just find a focal point for my eyes. Whew. You guys ready? I'm not. Anele Tembe. I gotta stop. Just one more thing. When I did that ITC for her, I think I did 2 total. What people are getting in the comments is not what I got from listening and reviewing the reading, okay? And I'm already seeing it. Everything that I felt listening to that is exactly what I'm being shown right now, and it's kind of freaking me out. I'm not ready for this. All right, here we go. I see the split rooms. So there is 2 hotel rooms. He's being very secretive with his phone. And she sees it. She immediately starts accusing him. She says, "It's my intuition. I already know. I already know. There's somebody else. There's somebody else." They're arguing. Hold on. There's something about her wanting to leave out the room. I feel like this is more like, I don't know. It's almost like either I want to get away from him or I'm going to find this girl. It's either she don't want to argue and she just wants to get out the room, or I feel like it's about a girl. It's all about this girl, this other girl, the other woman. That's what I'm hearing. He blocks the door. She can't get out the door. He blocks it. She's hysterical. She's hysterical. She's saying Canvas is all over his cheating. He cheats. He cheats. He cheats. It's not the first time either. That's what I'm hearing right now. This is not the first time. He cheats. Okay, hold on. I see her like pushing him, hitting him, like get out my way. Like she's putting her hands on him. Whoa. So I'm feeling like, I feel like this is an accident. But there's this one part that's really sharp inside me that says it kind of wasn't. It's saying accident. That's what I'm getting. It's an accident. But it's like, if this was never done, this would have never happened. She's so angry about this, though. She's saying he couldn't even look me in my eyes. He couldn't even look me in my eyes. I have this weird feeling like he was gonna break up with her anyways. Like, even if she didn't fall. She's saying what made her fall was because they were scuffling. And she admits that she was putting hands on him first. But then his hand came across her. Like, I could literally see him, like, grabbing her, trying to push her away from him, from stopping her from putting hands on him. And then it's like a whah. It's just like a backhand. And it's kind of like she just, whoo. Like, she was just too close to the edge when that happened. I feel like it didn't start at the balcony. It started in the room. Started in the room, and the more he was pushing her back, and she's hitting him, and he's pushing her back and pushing her back, I could see them both like going closer and closer and closer. And she was like, I just want to leave me alone, I just want to get out of here, I don't want to be here no more. And it wasn't like a sense of I don't want to be here. It meant in the room, not on the planet. Okay. Again, she's saying it's an accident, but if this didn't happen, which I'm assuming this part or the cheating, it could have been both, that would have never happened. And I really feel like this other woman, she was gonna get the prize regardless of if Anele went over or not. Like, I feel like his mind was already made up with this other person he's attached to. She's upset. He couldn't even look me in my eyes. He couldn't even look me in my eyes. I don't know if she means like just saying the truth to her. Like, yeah, I'm cheating. She says she knew here. She knew in her heart that he was cheating. Oh. She's thanking me. She's like, thank you for letting me get this off my chest. I really feel like she wouldn't have let up on me until I did this for her. She said, yeah, I had some issues, but I loved him. I loved him with my everything. Like, every part of her soul, her being, loved him. And she didn't know how to let go of that. And she said, I wanted to fight the girl. I wanted to fight her. So maybe that's what that was about, her trying to get out. I'm not 100% sure. She said, I'll fight the world for him. That's how much I loved him. Well. And again, she's stressing. Like, stressing and pleading with me to make sure you understand that she was drunk when she was talking about hurting herself, okay? Can't say that too loud, but you know what I'm trying to say. She was drunk, she was impaired, and she was in love, and she was not truly planning on that. She says, I feel like everything just fit the narrative, like, everything just fit the narrative for people to be like, yeah, she's mentally unstable, and it wasn't even that. She's saying, no, I was just in love, and I was not going to hurt myself. I was just trying to get his attention. I really hope I clear some of the confusion up. I know it's hard. I know people don't want to believe that people make mistakes. That's a big mistake to make, you know, but I feel like he has to work his own karma out now too. You know, if he wants to go to the right side, meaning, you know, the good path, he has to work out the bad things he's done and caused, because everything has a cause and effect, because everything is energy and everything has a ripple effect. So if he chooses to go towards the light, he has to work out some of his karmas. If he don't want to work out his karmas, then he's going to be mentally in hell, because that's what he created for himself. He has some secrets. He does. I could feel it from here. And I just hope he works on it, you know, for his sake and for the sake of him and Anele. Well, I know a lot of people believe, you know, she was just crazy. She's saying she's not crazy. She's not crazy. And she wasn't, okay? She wasn't, and it was an argument that got out of hand. And she keeps mentioning, I can't believe he couldn't even look me in my eyes. He's nowhere to be found. I don't understand that part, but that's what I'm supposed to say. He couldn't look her in the eyes. Maybe to say goodbye? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know what she's talking about here, but in my eyes, in my eyes. She seems so sweet. Yeah, she have a temper. Yeah, but it's okay. She's super funny. I could just see her aura. It's like she'll joke with people, and like she's not always serious. Like I think people look at her like, oh, she's always so serious, and she's like, I'm really not. I'm really not. I hope I got your message. I feel like there's something else that I'm just not catching. Okay, she's saying even with this video, there's still going to be people that are going to accuse her of this. She says, but it don't matter. The people that are meant for this message will hear it. And I feel like it's somebody specific that's going to end up watching this. That it's really just going to change their mind like, wow, I'm sorry, you know, for thinking that way about you. You know, it was so like, it was like doom, 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 doom. And because of this, it's like a domino effect. Everything just fit perfectly with that scenario. And she's saying, but that was not the case. That's not the case. Now, did he literally just pick her up and toss her? That's not what she's saying. She said, I put my hands on him first. I did. But again, I see them backing up, arguing, screaming, backing up, arguing, screaming. And then before it's too late, bah, and she's over. It happens so fast. I think like maybe this gate or whatever this is that I'm looking at, this wall, is not as high as it should have been. To the point where when she hit it, it was kind of like a whoop, and she just went over. It happened so fast. And then she brings that up again. He couldn't even look me in the eyes. And she's so angry about that. Like, I'm feeling the anger. And I don't want to feel that anger. She's very upset about that. She says, yes, it's partly I want to get this message out to the people who are blaming me. She says, I did not do this. But it's also, so that you know, it's also she's angry with him. She's angry with him. She's saying it was all avoidable. And it does go back to the cheating, she's saying. It does go back to the cheating. It goes back to the cheating. If he didn't cheat, none of this would have happened. That cause made this effect. But also, she's saying, okay, yeah, maybe I hit him first, but, you know, how much damage can I do to him? It's a grown man, you know. And she's saying, if he didn't, this would have never happened. So there's a few things that she's saying, if this did not happen, this would not have happened. And she's saying it's just a coincidence that this happened, and she's talking about where people were saying that, oh, she said she's gonna she's gonna and she's like, no, that's not the case. I was drunk, I was in an argument, and I wanted his attention. I wanted my man to come embrace me, and it wasn't happening because I already knew he was cheating. He was cheating for a long time, and it's not just that one girl. This is something he did repeatedly. And she said she knew about this, but usually he comes back, and it happens like this. It was like back and forth, and she couldn't deal with it. And she's saying she wanted to fight these girls. She may have even fought one, because I see like a scuffle. So yeah, I feel like this happens a lot to her, and she can't understand why he just can't give him his whole self to her. Okay, like she's giving her whole self to him. Okay, she said, I didn't cheat. I loved him. I was totally head over heels for him, but not enough to actually do anything to myself. She's saying basically, she's talking so fast, I'm trying to get it all out. It was coincidence, basically. That's it. I don't know how much more I can say to tell you guys that she was not truly saying, I'm gonna jump, it was more for attention for him to come embrace her, to say, listen, babe, it's gonna be okay, and now people run away with this. Oh, she was just so crazy. And she's not crazy. That's the bottom line, okay? Anele is not crazy. That's it, all right? I love you, babes, and I do want to go live because I want to show you guys some stuff. But I have a big surprise for you coming May. Probably the very first week of May. Love you guys.